Viewer was quite friendly and he asked about the DBMS questions.
What are the rounds in it?
DSC was offering 4 LPA, and the second one was Genc Next, and it was offering about 6.5 LPA.
Was it at the Cognizant office?
One was screening, means our resumes were checked whether they are okay or not, whether the PAN cards were checked and the superset ID were taken
So what was your interview slot?
in front of the interviewer, and you have to also brush up your.
Can you please share the interview questions? Can you please give some quick tips to the people who will be appearing for... So hello everyone, I am Abhishek Paul. I have worked for two edtech companies and currently I am working at Accenture. So in this video I have a very special guest with us, Anik. So hello Anik, can you please introduce yourself to our viewers?
So hi guys, I'm Anik Poddar and I am currently pursuing BTech in Buddha Institute of Management Technology, and I have recently cracked Cognizant, and it was an on-campus opportunity.
Okay, so what are the roles in Cognizant? Can you please tell?
There are two roles in Cognizant. The first is the Genc role. Genc was offering 4 LPA, and the second one was Genc Next, and it was offering about 6.5 LPA.
Can you please tell the whole process, like the registration date, the exam and the interview?
The pre-placement talk was done on the first week of October, and the technical assessment was done on the last week of October, and we got the interview call on 6th of December, and I got the result on 3rd of January.
What are the rounds in it?
So there were 4 rounds. First one was screening, means our resumes were checked whether they are okay or not, whether they are impressing the HRs, and the second one was a communication round where our speaking skills were checked, and the third one was a technical assessment where there were aptitude questions, game based questions, and there were 2 coding questions also, and which was based on the clusters we had chosen at the first during the registration. And the last is the interview, and there were no separate means technical and HR interview, they were both together.
Okay. So what was your interview time?
The interview was taken for me was about 50 minutes, and it was a pretty long interview.
So was it on campus or was it at the Cognizant office?
Yeah, it was done on campus, and we didn't have to go to any office or anything, but it was done on our campus only.
So what was your interview slot?
So we were given a slot of about 8:30 AM, and our mark sheets were checked after that, and whether the PAN cards were checked and the superset ID were taken, and after that we were being called for the interview, and I was at the second of the list, means there was a list for the students who were selected, and I was on the second, and my interview was taken on around 10 AM.
Okay, so the most important part of the video, can you please share the interview questions?
So the interviewer was quite friendly and he asked about the DBMS questions, DSA, software engineering, means all the subjects that were being taught in our engineering career, and it was pretty easy. And next he also asked about two aptitude questions, and I have answered that, and the last one was 2 coding questions, and it was also quite easy. First one was about Java, and it was about a do while loop, means I have to construct a do while loop and some conditions were given, and the second one was to check whether a year given by the user was a leap year or not. So it was pretty easy, and there were few HR questions also. So it was a quite easy interview, but it was a long interview. It was around 50 to 60 minutes.
Okay, so we have almost come to the end of our video. Can you please give some quick tips to the people who will be appearing for Cognizant interview in the recent time?
So you have to be confident and very fluent in front of the interviewer, and you have to also brush up your skills and study the core subjects, means the DBMS, software engineering, operating system, etc. The core subjects, and also the coding ones, means you have to be fluent, means you have to be strong in the language which you have chosen in the cluster. So overall it will be a pretty good experience if you have all the skills.
Okay, so that's pretty much sums up our video. Thank you Anik for coming to my channel, and thank you viewers for watching our video. So all the best to everyone appearing for the interview.